over the weekend that Peter Obi paid a visit to former Vice President Abubakar Atiku. Did you know anything about the visit, sir?
No, we didn't. I was in Lagos. Obi had always been a very good friend of ours.
Okay.
So if he comes back home,
yes,
to be able to start negotiating with Atiku, there's nothing wrong with
when you said if he comes back home, is there any indication that he might be coming back to the PDP?
They held their meeting yesterday or day before.
Mm-hmm.
I read it also in
the newspapers.
But we had the NEC meeting about a week and a half ago. The details will start to filter down to senior members, and it is his home.
Okay, well, Uncle,
if he wants to come back.
Obi lives in Lagos.
Right.
Has he ever stopped by your house to say hello or to pay compliments?
He used to before the election.
Yes.
After that, he disappeared like a submarine. But it's my young brother anytime.
Anytime.
Yes.
From all indications, for example, it looks as if Atiku Abubakar might want to run again in 2027. Would you be supporting him?
No.
You won't?
On one principle. I will
What's
not.
the principle?
The principle is the last head of state.
Yes.
General Buhari.
Yes.
Is he from Lagos State?
No, it was from the north.
Is he from Calabar? So our concept, the ground norm of our party, that's the Constitution.
Mm-hmm.
Section 7, subsection 3C of that Constitution states emphatically that there will be zoning and rotation of party offices and elective offices.
But if you look at Buhari and say it's 8 years, somebody will be saying that, okay, Tinubu is Yoruba, is 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years, Yoruba.
No,
we don't.
You don't narrow it down to that.
We don't go that low.
Okay.
We allow the zone. There are always 3 in each of the northern zone and the southern zone. We allow them to compete, like we did with Ekwemi and Baba Obasanjo.
Yes.
They competed. Each time there was a national election and all that, they allowed all
that
zone to compete. The party must emphatically issue a statement following the dictum as laid down in our Constitution that the NEC meeting,
yes,
which is this next to the convention, the next powerful level to the convention, will meet and say that, okay, these positions are zoned to the south. Right?
So this is a crisis that led to the issues that led to the crisis in the PDP. So this reconciliation, you are not going to back down on that issue.
No, it's there in the
Constitution.
In the Constitution, I didn't write.
But it was there in the Constitution when Atiku ran.
There was something happened at that time. The report, I think it's Bala's report they called it, that they presented at the NEC meeting was that they should zone the party positions. All right? Now, the national chairmanship then went to the north. So when it was time now for general election, we said, okay, if you had sent this to the north, automatically the presidency should go to the south. Because you see, there are 6 top positions: the presidency, the president, the vice president, the senate president, the speaker, the secretary to the government, and the national chairman of the party. And for the zones, you have northwest, northeast, north central, southwest, southeast, south. So 3 positions. If number 1 goes to the north, number 2 comes to the south. Number 3 goes to the north. Number 4 goes to the south. Number 5 goes to the north. Number 6 comes to the south. Now, this, and I very simply put, all the odd numbers will be in one area. all the
even
even numbers will be in the
so
same
let's
area.
just say it's odd and even.
Odd and even.
Okay.
So you cannot. I remember we had Audogbe
Yes.
had to set up a review committee, and I was privileged to have been a member of that. We debated, we discussed. They said we should allow everybody to contest this, that. Why? Initially, our friends were telling us there is no more zoning in the party. We brought out the constitution. They said, okay, there was a mistake made. That for the last 6 months, when they should have simultaneously zoned all the elective offices, they only zoned the party offices. That as a result of that, so much money has been spent campaigning, all the zones were campaigning, and because of that, let's unite. Let us assume.
Okay, sir. So
that was why we allowed everybody to, and we said that will be the last time it will happen. It was there, and you publicly stated emphatically too that peradventure the presidency comes from the north, I will resign.
And he didn't. Okay.
So who caused it?
Okay. So much. There's so much to talk to. If you live with Bode George overnight, we'll be talking till about 7 a.m. So with this position, are you making any headway in getting all other members of the party to see things in this direction? Because it appears as if Alhaji Atiku is fully prepared to take off again.
Let me clear one point
very quickly.
Our party cannot tell anybody not to contest because it's your fundamental right. Throughout the period Baba was there and it was zoned to the south, I remember later Alhaji Rimi said, look, as it is his fundamental right to contest, nobody debarred
him, yes.
So, but the party must emphatically state that the zoning of position that are here and the other ones are here. Party must decide that because it's in the constitution.
Okay, is there a possibility that there is an arrangement to bring Peter Obi back, and Alhaji Atiku might just be backing him? Who knows?
No, if Peter Obi comes back,
yes,
who is going to drive him? What
would you be excited?
Why not? He's a member. He's my brother,
and you support him.
Well, all things I cannot single-handedly.
And I just want to know if you support him, Shemo. Just nobody is hearing. Just between the two of us, will you support him?
He's my brother. We look, he's my very good brother.
Yes.
And, he comes to my house. We talk. Even when he went to the Labour Party, he still came to see me. So we will look at
talking of Labour
geopolitical equation at that particular
time.
Yeah.
Talking about very quickly, as you veer to the Labour Party, it reminds me of your son, Gbadebo. Yeah. Are you going to attempt to bring him into the PDP so he could probably run with that ticket?
Gbadebo is now 40.
Yes.
He's
no longer a son.
A young man. He's no longer a young man.
Yes.
He has had the experience. He contested the West Senatorial District of Lagos, which is, they have 10 local governments there. That's half of the state. So he has the experience. He's a highly educated.
So would you want to bring him?
If he wants
no,
to
not if he wants. Would you be happy to have him? Or do you have somebody in mind? I know that by now you should start thinking of who is going to run for PDP in Lagos, because PDP in Lagos is under your full constituency.
Jimmy,
Sir.
24 hours in politics
is a long time.
A very long time. If you say it today, who knows who will be alive tomorrow.
But if Jandor runs again, will you support him?
Never.
No,
never.
Why? I mean, I thought that it was just politics.
He doesn't even. No.
I see.
Look, the day I got shocked, I don't want to mention names here. They brought him and we all embraced him.
Yes.
He had an agreement with me, facing me and talking.
Yes.
That I said, okay, we have a very strong person But because of how you came, why don't you arrange, because you are older than Vival,
Yes.
you take the number one, let him take number two, and he prostrated and said, "Thank you, sir."
And reneged on the agreement.
And on that very day, at the D-Day, the H hour, like we say in the military,
yes,
I still called him. Is the agreement still? Are we still on the same
I will
page?
still, he said, yes, sir.
He said, "Yes, sir. No problem, sir."
Yes, sir.
And immediately after that, he started singing a different music.
Do you think he was planted in the party?
I have no idea.
He
came from somebody that I have.
Who is that person?
I wouldn't mention name, because
was he a member of your party though? This person.
He was, and he remains
in spirit.
A respectable, responsible,
yes,
person, like a baba, like a father to me.
So let's just say the person is baba. Baba.
Yeah, we won't baba.